Hey guys, welcome back to the Speaker and we're back for another review. So today I'm here back with a Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith village arc that I have just gone to see, and I'm going to be giving my spoiler review. So if you do not want any spoilers, I'm going to be covering not everything I've seen in detail. I'm going to be doing that in a different video, but just my review and the stuff I really liked, and you know, just what I saw and how amazing it really was. But I'm going to be doing a separate video going through in depth about everything I saw and what the characters do, and I've got a couple of little screenshots. Maybe YouTube will allow them, hopefully, that I can show you as well, that I managed to get. But this is going to be my spoiler review. I'm going to be showing I'm going to be showing you what I thought, and everything that I really liked. Now I want to start off by saying that the recap was insane. Now, like I say, if you don't want to know anything, then click on the video now. But the recap they did, they announced beforehand the recap that we're going to do was going to be quite unique, and I was very intrigued. But what they did is they basically, instead of doing the intro or the opening, the OP of season 1, and then obviously the train arc, and then season 2, what they ended up doing was they did the opening. They did the music from the OP of season 1, and then they did a recap over the top of it. And then they did the same with the train arc. They showed Rengoku's fight and everything he did over the top of his music. And then they did the same for the entertainment district. They did the same for obviously his arc and how he ended up with, you know, how they obviously got and to the point they did before they showed the last 2 episodes. Now, which made it even cooler is that you got to see basically his or the entertainment district's arc. So you see opening 1, opening 2, the train arc, then you see season 2, obviously his entertainment district, and then at the start of the 10th episode, it goes basically on to where it left off, because you see the last 2 episodes, and then you see obviously the premiere of season 3. But you basically, what I'm trying to say is that they did it very cool, because they transitioned very nicely, and then you see the OP as well for the entertainment district, which is very cool. Now, I will say the hour it went by so damn quickly. There was so much they covered, and I'm not going to get into loads of detail and break it down. I'm not going to show you any screenshots in this video, because this is just going to be my review rather than going into detail. But what they showed was insane. So it opened with the demons, because obviously the end of season 2, the end of the entertainment district, obviously after they had beaten the upper 6, you see upper 3, I believe, gets summoned, and obviously he said that it's been a very long time since they've been summoned, which is true and gets reiterated throughout the show, throughout the first episode. You see him and everybody else get summoned, so not only him but everybody else, all the other upper demons get summoned, and they even say multiple times that that's not happened in 111 years or 113 years or something, which is a very long time since one of the upper demons has died. Basically, they get summoned because obviously Muzan is not happy with them passing up, or them getting beaten. He says he knows why, and it's because he obviously had a weakness, which is his sister, which I love that whole arc. I love how reminiscent it is of Tanjiro, which is why he kind of connected with him before obviously they kind of perished. And even though I love that scene where he's saying nobody's gonna forgive what you did, and nobody can forgive what you did, but you can forgive each other for being, you know, for not obviously agreeing on stuff and everything like that. But I really liked how they did it. I really liked how they did that transition, and the way that it brings weight onto the next episode, which is obviously season 3. The first episode, they talk about that, and yeah, he's not very happy that it's been a very, very long time. And you see for the first time, I believe, you see all of them, not all, only all of them, but you see all of them together, and there is some heated stuff, and I won't go into details, and unless you want to check out the other video that I will go fully into it, but because I don't want to make this review too long and I go on tangents a lot. There's some heated debate with all of the upper villains, upper demons. I watched too much of My Hero. Upper demons, there is a lot of heat, especially between the top 3 upper demons, which look insane. Can I just say, the upper demons, the top 3 look insane. And obviously now they're down to 5. Very, very excited to see more of that. So that is a lot, not a lot of the time, but that is a good chunk of the hour. I would say, if you take my guess, I'd say it's probably about 15-20 minute chunk that could have been its own episode. It was that good. It was so entertaining to see how they're all very, very hostile against each other, and none of them like each other, which is very, very cool to see on the big screen. But like I said in the non-spoiler review, if you haven't seen, or you get the chance to go, because it is incredible to see it in cinema. Those last 2 episodes alone are incredible, but just to see the new episode this much early, like a month and a bit early, is incredible. But yeah, moving on, then you see Tanjiro finally wakes up from a 2-month coma. You see that Nezuko is, I think, there as well. Yeah, Nezuko is there as well, and then you have Inosuke, who woke up like a week before Tanjiro, which is cool, and then Zenitsu has been taken against his own will on a new mission, which he didn't want to go do, but that was also funny. They have a whole scene in like the hospital bed where Tanjiro was in a coma for a very long time. They introduce a bit of a new character, which is he's quite funny. And then we move on to their Tanjiro basically being able to walk again, and he has to go get his sword. His own swordsmith, we all know who that is very angry, has been sending him letters, but has not sent him a sword yet, so he has to go to the swordsmith village, oh, here goes my camera, to get a new one forged, and it is a very secret place. He doesn't know where he's going. He gets escorted by different people, and then he arrives there, and there are 2 Hishima, I don't want to be butchering it, that are there as well, that he finds out. And that is all I'm going to give you for now. But if you want to check out me going fully in depth, then check out the other video that will be on the channel. But overall, my spoiler review, my spoiler impressions overall, that I feel like this episode was very, very, very good. The fact it went by so quickly, me and Kai looked at each other when it finished, was like, how was that an hour? That was an hour. Like, I worked it out, and it was, without the credits, it is basically an hour. It's like 53 minutes without the credits, so it is insane. It was so cool to see, like I said, the upper demons coming together for the first time, like that much, you know, like they're interacting with each other. You have all of them there, and the big boss, my guy Muzan with the hat was not happy. Let me just tell you that. And I'm very, very intrigued to see what there is going to be for the rest of this season. If this is just the beginning, then I cannot wait. They do tease a couple of other stuff that will definitely get covered in the rest of the season, which I'm very, very excited about. But can I just say that they know what they're doing when it comes to who they want to pick for the arcs. And obviously the manga, I haven't seen the manga, I haven't read the manga at all, but what they have done, I heard that they skipped an arc in the manga, which I think people said was due to them not really having enough there to cover, if that makes sense. But this seems very, very good. And when you have gone off of the back of the Rengoku train arc, and then obviously the entertainment district arc as well, there's a lot. People expect a lot. We have very high expectations of this show now. And like I said, if you can see this, see it. The opening as well doesn't actually play at the start of the episode. A part of it plays at the end. So you don't technically see the full opening. You see a bit of it. You see a bit of the song. You see a lot of it, to be fair. But there probably will, obviously, when it does premiere officially on April the 9th, they will have the full thing. If it's not at the start, then they'll do what they did here, and then they'll put it in the next episode. But very, very cool. I really like the song. I know some people a little bit iffy, and the fact that it's not got Lisa. I love Lisa's music and the opening she did, but this sounds very, very good as well. And that's basically everything I want to cover with the spoilers. There's not really much. There's not really much else that I want to cover. I'll go a little bit depth with my actual in-depth explanation video. I'm going to put the screenshots up in that video as well, just because I don't think I'm going to get away with doing it on this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, there's a lot of Demon Slayer stuff on the channel now. You can check it out. It is coming out 1 AM here. I need to go to bed. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. And peace.